Good evening everybody, welcome back to a new episode. Being as you did love our video on Metx yesterday, we're back, we're making another one. This time we're looking at what we've seen over the past day, talking about this and also doing a quick technical analysis and giving a few of my thoughts going forwards. If it sounds like a good video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Bear in mind, the more of you that leave a like, the more of you that subscribe, the more I know you enjoy content on this stock, so I will continue to make it. So yeah, do keep subscribing, it is supportive. And on top of that, do remember though, this is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. This is nothing but my personal opinion, and it is purely speculative, so do remember that. And of course, I do not recommend that you follow what I say. I recommend that you do your own research and come up with your own ideas, and certainly be very, very careful because it is a high risk stock. Now, on top of that, I must remind you that we are doing a fundraiser right now for Save the Children. This is going into Christmas, so it finishes on the 24th of December. The more that we can raise, the better, and 100% of the funds do go straight towards Save the Children. So the link will be somewhere around this video, and it will say donate. If you can, it would be appreciated. But now, we're going to dive into this video. So what we're going to do, as always, is we're going to start off just looking on the simple chart and actually acknowledging what we have seen. Today we look at a drop of about 10%, and even in after hours we are climbing up by about 1% roughly. But again, after a 10% drop, it doesn't really mean too much. We've fallen by about 5 cents, and again, this is bringing us down to the 52-cent range. The question is why and where do we go from here? Well, first we're going to acknowledge a trend that we have seen in a bit more detail, and like you will see over here, basically it was that open up that did push us down. So we had a big gap down on open, and from there the day itself was not too bad, because look at 9:30 and you will see that we started off on a price of 53 cent 98, so 53.98, and coming into close we're on 52.56. so really we haven't seen too big of a drop throughout the day. So it is those pre/post hours yesterday that are bringing us down, and this becomes a bit more apparent on this chart where you can see yesterday's movement into today pushing us down into that massive downward spiral. But again, from there the day has not been too bad, and right now we are still decreasing, and the question right now for the stock is, where is the bottom going to be? Now this is something that I have been speaking about in the last couple of days. What we're trying to do now for this stock is find the bottom of this one, and if we do that, we do have the potential of going back up, but I'll speak about this more in just a moment. First, I want to acknowledge what we are seeing on the technical indicators on both the 1 day, the 5 day, and also the 1 month charts. And when we come out to the 1 day chart, we are seeing one thing that is very clear. Now, because we have had a relatively flat day and some very nice consolidation towards the very end of that day, we are sat just a few cents above the moving average, so that's not too bad. You know, the moving average is just a little bit higher than where we are right now, so I'm not too concerned about that. Again, like I always say, the 1 day data isn't too crucial in my opinion. But yeah, the RSI for this time period is 45, which is also fairly good because 50 is neutral, so 45 is really where we want to be. Come down here and you will see that the MACD trend is slightly bearish, but it is also looking quite flat because we have had, like I said, quite a flat day and that little bit of time to consolidate. Now come out here to the 5-day chart, and one thing is clear here too. We're sat just below the moving average again. This time it's on 54.29 compared to our 52.56 where we are right now. Like I said, you will see that the RSI figure for this time is looking okay. It's a little bit low down at 43, but it is only 7 points away from neutral, so it definitely isn't overbought or oversold yet, which is good. And the trend for the MACD is looking quite neutral, but it is ever so slightly negative. You will see down there as well. Now come out to the past month and you will see a few things on this chart. We're looking at a volume figure today of 124.15 million, and these candles down here do indicate the volume. So really, in the past 2 days, we have been seeing volume being significantly reduced, and again, it is going down again today, which isn't really a good sign. Bear in mind, what we want to see for this stock is volume come back into it, because that will kind of show us, you know, where we can be going in the future, and volume does usually mean that people are still talking about the stock, people are obviously still buying the stock, and that is what initially sends the price up in the first place, so we do want that volume figure to increase. Now, a few other of our indicators, we are seeing a RSI figure of 59. That is only 9 points away from neutral, so it is a little bit high, but it's definitely not considered overbought yet, so it's not too bad. And again, we are looking at a trend of the MACD, which is still bullish. However, with 2 red candles sneaking in right now, and these lines coming closer and closer together, it is becoming increasingly close to becoming a bearish trend, but for the moment, it is still looking okay. Now, the question is, where do we go in the next couple of days? And what we can see in the past is we don't really have too many levels of support in the last month for sure. Now, as we established in our past video, we have definitely seen these levels in the past. Come out to 3 month and we can see that we have been around the 50 cent plus range for some time. But what I'm seeing on the chart is very, very simple. I'm going to zoom into the 1 month to show this on a deeper level. This line here is clearly 50 cent, and you will see back here, 50 cent, we bounced off that for a little while. Again, we did break lower than that after that, but we did actually find a bit of a support at that level for a while. Come out to a 3 month chart and you will see that 50 cent was actually a really nice support level for us for some time back here, and also back here as well. So my question is, can we hold the 50 cent range again? If we can see our next level of support being at 50 cent, that would be fantastic, and it wouldn't really be too far away from where we are right now. So our best case scenario that I'm looking for is a bounce off of that 50 cent range. Now, is it guaranteed? Of course it is not, but one thing that we can tell from the candlesticks themselves is that the bodies of the candles are becoming less and less intense, which is of course a good thing. It shows that whilst we are still making those big moves, you know, we're dropping as time goes on, but the drops are becoming less and less intense overall, which is a good thing. And this is potentially forming us up to hopefully bounce off that 50 cent range. We've come very close to touch it today. I'm looking to hopefully hit this one, you know, going forwards into tomorrow. If we're very lucky, we may see a bounce off this one and we may start to move back upwards. But that is not guaranteed, and of course that is definitely a very, very optimistic viewpoint. Now, I will be giving you a view of what actually happens in another video tomorrow. This is just something that could possibly happen tomorrow, and we could possibly see this in the next couple of days. So 50 cent is going to be a key point in my opinion. I am looking to see if that does hold up like it has done in the past. Again, if it's not, we'll have to find our new potential levels of support, which would be a bit lower, like down here, which we have seen in the past. So overall, 50 cent is our best bet. I do hope that we see that one. It's our most bullish scenario in my opinion. And coming into after hours, we are up right now, so perhaps we could actually start to move up sooner than we think. But who knows? I want to hear what you guys have to say on it, and again, I am not a financial advisor, but I will be giving you my opinions as time does go on. So thank you for watching this video. I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.